That's
your first look,
folks.
That's it. That's right.
There.
You
better get that right there.
And you can get that on hsn.com. Go ahead. I would suggest logging on right now and going ahead and picking that up.
Yes.
I wanted to show you this because these are our last in.
Oh, one last thing.
Yeah,
you buy that if you buy that coin right now, we have a grading certificate that comes with it, good for 2 free coin gradings from Annex.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
I think it's
about close to a $40 value, something like that, $35 to $40. I'll get the certificate.
And remember, if you missed it, you can call our customer service reps, or you can just go to hsn.com. You'll see it right there.
That's right, hsn.com.
Right, okay. I wanted to show you this too, because we had a chance to present this once before, you and I. I know it's been on air before, but I'm looking at our quantity, and is this it? This is our last in quantity?
This is it between like now and the holidays.
Oh my gosh, fewer than 200 of these remaining.
163. We had 5,000.
Wow.
I have 163 left.
This is the entire set of the uncirculated presidential dollars. It comes in the frame that you see like this. So it comes exactly as you see it here. All of the presidential dollars from George Washington to Ronald Reagan and everybody in between. And what's great about this frame too is that it's beautiful in its presentation. You can have it propped up because you do have a little easel right there on the back, so if you wanted to stand it on a shelf, you could do that. But it also comes along with its own hanging mount. So if you wanted to hang this on a wall, it would be a beautiful piece for you to add to your collection. But what's great about this one is that it's complete. So you've got every single president from #1 all the way to Ronald Reagan. And because, of course, they only have presidential dollars for presidents who are deceased. So this is the entire collection right here.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
So you've got every single solitary one of these, okay? So you've got George Washington, which was released in 2007. So you have 2007, 2008, all the way through 2016, all the way through Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
They're all brilliant uncirculated. They were released 4 per year. Every single solitary one of them is a sold-out limited edition. I have got exactly these. Now, we were selling the frame individually on hsn.com, no longer, because I'm out of frame. Not only am I out of coins, I'm out of frames.
Okay.
So, and now I'm down to 160 frames. That's it, okay? That's it.
Okay.
From between now and literally the holidays.
And look at this. And you know what I love about this? We mentioned it last time. First off, you do get it on FlexPay if you want, so $37.49 to get this home. But what I think is so great about this is that even though we might know the president's names, what's great about this is that you actually get to see their likeness. Because we know what George Washington looked like. We know what, Abraham Lincoln looked like. We're very familiar with that. But for some of them, we're less familiar, like Warren Harding. Did you know what he looked like?
Yeah.
Now you've got him right there.
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson, we kind of maybe had an idea with him. He did that, but William Howard Taft. The other thing, to that point, they did many of the portraits here instead of in a profile, which is very traditional. They did them as much as they could in a facing portrait, which is very unusual and very interesting in its own right. So here's what we've got. So the Presidential Dollar Series started 2007. It was a big deal when it first came out. And keep in mind that these are actually all dollar coins. So you get $39 in here as well. Yeah. So unlike the state quarters, which do that, understand you start at a baseline of $39 in cash, okay, is ultimately what it comes down to. Then you add in the exceptional rarity of each and every one of these coins. Now the frame, of course, when we did sell it, okay, before we kind of sold it out, and it's a beautiful wood frame with the brass, as you can see, the brass wire in there, I believe was $49.95.
My goodness.
So that leaves you basically $99 for the coins themselves. Keeping in mind, every single solitary one of these, a sold-out limited edition. Every single one of these is in original, brilliant, uncirculated condition as well. Now, here's the secondary part of this that makes it so incredible, so collectible, and so desirable. Keep in mind, when they first released this, the United States government wants us desperately to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill. Okay? And what that leads you to do is make a lot of coins when they want you to do that. But the United States people, we don't like dollar coins. We want like our dollar bills. So after 2007, the government says, okay, I guess they're not going to do that. So they have to keep making the coins because it's been legislated and authorized by Congress, but they don't have to make a lot of them. And they don't actually technically have to release them into circulation. So what they did is they continued to make the coins, obviously, each and every year, but the production dropped precipitously. So these coins are substantively one of the rarest series of modern issue coins that the United States government has ever done. Basically, after 2008, the government stopped releasing them to the general public. So you couldn't get these at a bank or a post office or anywhere in the general stream of commerce. The government would sell them directly to the public, but not as single coins. You had to buy rolls or bags or stuff like that. So there was no way to get a set coin by coin by coin, other than what they had what was called a first day cover, but those were $15 a coin. So you could have put that together in a first day cover series, but it's going to cost you, government cost on that was $600 or whatever. So that's why now we've got these, and you don't have to buy 25 or 50 or 75 of each coin. You can literally buy them coin by coin, one coin at a time. Okay, you can literally buy with just one of each coin. One phone call gets this. Now, once again, with everybody on the phone, I have maybe 100 of these frames remaining. Once again, not for just this presentation. That's all I've got for the rest of the year, folks.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I've got for the rest of the year. So every coin, there it is, the seal of the President of the United States. Brilliant uncirculated, every single solitary coin. Brilliant uncirculated. Check that out. From the very first coin, George Washington, all the way through the very last authorized coin, which was President Ronald Reagan.
This is a beautiful set, and I love that it's a complete set. This is about history. This is about rarity. This is about you know, presence when you have this in your home. I like that seal of the President of the United States. It's right there, front and center, in this complete framed offering that you're getting. And so you already have this the deal.
And you realize not everybody can use this. Can use this seal. This is not public domain. This is actually owned by a charity called the United Secret Service Division Uniform Benefit Fund, which literally, and it was granted by the United States government to that, which is an official charity that helps the families of Secret Service agents who are killed or wounded in the line of duty. Wow. That's right. And so there is going to be, of course, a fee paid to them to use this, to be able to use this seal.
My goodness.
Most people don't know that. They just said that just is everywhere. It can't be. That is actually a trademarked item is what you've got right there.
Well, it's funny. It makes sense. It really does. It makes sense because there's a lot that goes into this, and so and I like that it's there because it is official. And when you see again from you know, George Washington to Ronald Reagan and everybody in between, some presidents more popular, some are kind of a footnote in history.
Yeah, certainly. And the interesting part is and if we go here, where's Cleveland? Okay, so you have Benjamin Harrison, and go back over here.
Let's see, Grover Cleveland. Oh, here he is.
Okay,
Grover
there you go,
Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland, and then look over here too, Grover Cleveland. There's two Grover Clevelands. And it's not that he served 2 terms. He's the only president that served 2 non-consecutive terms.
That's right.
So there are 2 Grover Clevelands. Whereas Franklin Delano Roosevelt served 4 terms, he has 1 coin because they were consecutive. So there was Grover Cleveland and then and Grover Cleveland.
Wow.
There you go. There's your little history lesson for the night.
I love it. I love history. You know what? It's always more interesting when you're not in school.
Right.
When we were in school, when we were in 5th grade and we had to learn it, it wasn't as interesting, but this is the deal. This could be, you know, it is a history lesson that you get a chance to